Hey guys, Nick Ritchie here. So I just wanted to shoot this quick video to let you know what my new book, How to Be Happy While Building the Body You Want, is all about. And you know, it might, from the title, some people think, oh, it might be about the progression that you go through when you make a big change to your body, you know, and then you're not too sure about how you actually feel about this new change. Maybe you still feel like you're stuck in the past with the old body that you used to have, which is one part of the journey that I went through. And some people also think that it might be about, you know, building this perfect body, which it isn't. What the book is all about is about balancing your perceptions with being happy with the body that you have while working towards building the body you want, if that's what you want to do. Because I'm not here to tell people, you know, what you should and shouldn't do with your life. I'm not here to be an expert or a guru. There's enough fitness and health gurus out there today that are preaching that their way is the best way or the only way. And sure, you know, there's a lot of awesome gurus out there, right? But at the same time, I think one area that's really left unchecked is the area of, you know, what's going on in our head throughout this body transformation. Because a lot of the time we can get caught up in this process of thinking about, oh, what's the best diet? What's the best program? What's the best exercise? What's this food? You know, what's the best food? What's the worst food? What's a good food? And what's a bad food? You know, I got caught up in that trap myself. I spent my time, you know, there was a time when I was a real hermit at home. I didn't want to go out because I was skipping, I'd miss meals, or I wouldn't be able to get the right type of, you know, protein in, or that sort of thing. I became a real hermit. I remember one time my friend said, you want to go out to the mall, check out the movies maybe? And I was like, I thought to myself, do I want to go to the movies? Do I have to pack my lunch? Or do I have to bring lunch with me? Do I stay home and just eat where I am? You know, that type of thing. And then there's, of course, the whole roller coaster of looking in the mirror and how you feel about yourself. I remember waking up, walking into the bathroom, looking in the mirror. You know, one day I would flex and be like, yeah, you look really good. The next day I would walk in the mirror and think I wasn't good enough. And, you know, I'd be going through all the psychological challenge of, you know, one day you feel good, one day you feel bad, or even throughout the day you feel good and feel bad. So there's this whole roller coaster that goes on with body transformation, or just how we feel about ourselves and our bodies. So what I do in the book is I break down my personal journey of going from where I was, where I struggled with a lot of eating issues and body image issues, to being happy with the body that I have while working towards building the body that I want. And right now I'm I'm chilling out, having a good time, just enjoying things as they are, because the reality is that our happiness is not defined by anything outside ourselves, but how we feel and think about the world from within, from inside to the outside. So it's how we're perceiving life, it's how we think about life, it's how we think about what happens to us that really determines our happiness. It's not about what happens to us. You know, one person steps on the scales, they gain weight, they think it's bad. Another person steps on the scales, they gain weight, they think it's good. So, you know, the same thing's happening to two people, but both people have different expectations on the way they think and feel about themselves. And so that's really altering their perception and how they feel in that particular moment. So you may have had a time when, you know, you've looked at yourself in the mirror and you haven't felt good. You may have had a time when you were going to eat this certain food, or you were eating really good for a while, and then you ate this, quote, bad foods, and then you beat yourself up about it later, and then you're like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten those foods, and thinking to yourself all these types of things, and then you might have stood on the scales and thought that it wasn't reading the way that you wanted it to, and then this whole spiral happened. My book is all about coming to balance, coming to peace with all of this, and the testimonials, the reviews I've had are fantastic. It's exactly why I created this book, to really help you guys, to share my journey of not only helping myself, breaking through, getting through it, and then helping others do the same. So check that book out. Click on the link below to have a look. You can also get a free preview of the first 20 pages of the book, How to Be Happy While Building the Body You Want. Check that out. My name is Nick Ritchie,